everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Amy June, and here on this channel I like to do all the things: cleaning, cooking, decorating, business behind the scene, party prep, DIY, organizing, just pretty much anything that can help make your life a little bit less stressful with a busy schedule. So I have an insanely busy schedule running 2 businesses, as well as I am home during the day. I do have 1 son, 5 dogs, and 2 goats, so there's always a lot going on. So on my channel I like to show tips and tricks that work for me in my life to help make things easier. So I hope you can pick up a tip or trick or 2 and it really helps you out in your daily life, or you get some ideas to implement into your schedule. So in today's video, it is a little bit different than normal. I put together 8 productivity tips that help me on a daily basis so I can achieve and accomplish all of the things, or most all of the things, that I want to accomplish during the day. So I always start by creating a monthly schedule. This was created for January, obviously, but these are free if you guys would like them. Email info@luxmarketing.com and I can email them to you for free. They do sell on my Etsy store too if you want to support there. But basically it's a monthly breakdown and then a monthly overview of everything that is going to be going on in the month and what I need to get done in the month, and then a weekly, basically everything that needs to get done during the week. I break it all down here and you guys can zoom in to see exactly what I was up to. This was actually in December that I wrote all of this out. These were prompts that I used for my Etsy shop, but I will show you my actual schedule as well. I need to do, and this is a daily, what daily looks like for me. I use this planner and another one, but basically I do my tasks, my priorities, which I will show you in another one, but this is a really big thing. And then I break it down per hour, all right in here. And that is what I do, as well as a gratitude journal. I don't have time to do this every day, but when I do try to do a gratitude journal. Every month, at the end of the month, I like to do a monthly reflection and basically just reflect over my month and see what I can do better, see what I felt like I did well, and I will write in here, how was my month? What was the most important lesson I learned in the month? Personal growth, rate the areas. So I'm just gonna go through this and do this now because I did not do it at the end of last month. So I'm just gonna go through and do that. So I would say my month overall was good, but I struggled a little with my anxiety, and I always want to be honest because I do suffer from anxiety, so that is a big thing. And then what's the most important lesson I learned this month? I feel like I learn this lesson every month, but it is that people aren't like you. And we obviously know this, but what I mean by that is that the amount of heart and care that I give, I rarely get it in return. And it's not like I do anything to get anything in return, but yeah, so people aren't like you, and to focus attention to those that show you they care. Adult relationships are hard because we're so busy, but it's really important. So then we're gonna do personal growth. I'm gonna give myself like a 4 here. Family relationships, I'm gonna give myself a 5, or give it a 5. My family relationships this past month were fine. My husband and I's relationship is not perfect, but it is close to it. marriage and romance is great. We are actually trying for another baby, which I have not said that out loud, so you guys are the first to hear that. Social relationships, I'd give them a 3, and I'm giving them a 3 because I try to make plans with my friends and they always get rescheduled, and yeah, it's tough. Health and fitness, I'm gonna give myself a 3 as well. I've done really good with my eating, but I have not worked out every day like I have wanted. Work, studies, and business, I'm gonna give myself a 4. A 3 to a 4, I would say, because work's been great, business has been doing good, and I would like to take more marketing classes. I was only able to take 1 last month. So there's that. Financial things are good. I mean, obviously, like, I want to be a millionaire, but, you know, you have to work hard for that. So still doing that, still working on it. And then highlights and accomplishments. I got a really good client. So I got a really good client. She's actually a YouTuber, and I have the pleasure of building her website for her. So I'll share that later once it's finished. It's almost done. And so I'm so grateful for that she trusted me to do that. And then I also partnered with a friend of mine to do another project, and I'll share more about that as I can. I don't like to put the carriage before the horse, so I like to do things and then share them. Challenges, I challenged quite a few anxiety spouts, had 2 panic attacks. So that was challenging, but I am really trying to push through that without medication. I'm not bashing medication. I've just taken multiple types and they don't work to my standard or enough for me to continue to want to put it in my body, so I don't. And then what I'm going to continue doing is focusing on quality time with family. That's so important to me, and I've really been trying to make a point to do that every single day. And then obviously work will be next. Continue doing a good job for my clients, continue working hard. And then what do I want to start doing? I still have not started my Amazon store, so I need to continue that. And then I also need to come out with a new lash collection, so I want to put that out there because I want to launch that in summer. And then my Amazon store. And then what to stop doing? Stop having panic attacks. That's easier said than done, but we can try. Stop having panic attacks. And I want to continue focusing being consistent on YouTube. Okay, so that is my monthly reflection. I do this every month. I like to do this because it basically tells me where I am, what I'm doing, what I could be doing better. Here it's a little bit more generic. I didn't go super far into depth on this one because I didn't want to make the video super long or you guys to get bored or click off or anything. I want this to be helpful. So I did my monthly reflection, and that is what it looks like. And the monthly reflection also goes hand in hand with my monthly overview. The reflection I do at the end of the month, the overview I do in the beginning of the month, and it basically, and as you can see, I did not do March, so I am not perfect by any means on this, but basically write down the events to attend. This month is not too busy, so I didn't need to. Next month is going to be busy, so stay tuned to my future videos. You'll probably see me plan April out because April is very busy for me. But basically has your goals, projects, and it basically just sets your month up for success. So there's that. So So I have 3 here that I want to get done tomorrow, or I need to get done tomorrow, which is finishing 2 websites, and I'm going to film Spring Decorate with Me. I really want to get that filmed so I can get that up because I still have like 3 videos before it that'll go up. So, and then I'll just go through and put in my regular tasks that I know that I need to get done for the day. And I generally do this the night before. And I color code everything. If you digital plan, this is a little bit easier to do. If you don't, you can just do it with different color pens, highlighters, however you prefer. This is just what works best for me. And so that is for sure what I know I need to get done tomorrow, minus any type of house tasks. So the importance of priorities, like these are my priorities for the day. Over here, all of this is a priority. These are the things that must get done no matter what. And at the end of the day, I know that I will feel good that I got these done. So that is prioritize your tasks.
And the next is to get organized. If you're anything like me, having a clean space that you're gonna work in is going to help you be more productive. Whether this is in the kitchen, whether this is in your office, whether you're working at your dining table, whatever you're doing, just clean your space before, and I promise you that your mind will be much more clear when you are trying to get your tasks done. Number 5 is to take breaks, and this can look different for everyone. For me, taking breaks is getting up from my computer, not staring at any screens, and getting up, moving my body, and doing things. So might as well be productive in getting the things done around the house that I need to get done, and this alleviates me from having to do this late at night, and then I can spend time with my family. This can also look like meditation, going for a walk, just sitting on the couch doing absolutely nothing. Totally up to you, but it is important to take breaks.
Send a voice memo like, why can't you get the stuff done that I need you to get done around here? You have like 2 jobs. You emptied the dishwasher, yet you didn't even put the dishes away. You just set them on the counter. What's the point of even emptying the dishwasher? That makes no sense. Help. It's crazy. Stop being so lazy. I'm totally just kidding. I have done that though. Like I have like had a meltdown and done that, but let's ask nicely. And you know, people are not always mind readers, and I've learned throughout my life that people don't think like you. People don't think like you at all, and so things that you want to get done, someone else may not feel it's important, so they don't do it. So we just have to ask for help. Me and my husband, I feel like, have a pretty good system. We've been together for 16 years, so I would hope so by now, but we're still tweaking things. Nobody's perfect, you know. I run the dishwasher, he helps me empty it, I empty it sometimes. You know, he's in charge of filling the goats' water outside and feeding the goats, but the water ran out in the middle of the night, so I gave them water. So we just have to find what works for you, but don't be afraid to ask for help. I have been afraid to ask for help in the past, and honestly, it doesn't do anything for you except cause frustration, more exhaustion, irritation, which is frustration, right? And so it is best just to ask for help, suck up that pride if that's what's stopping you, or you feel like you want to get everything done, like ask for help. You know, your family members can help you. Kids as young as like 4 and 5 can help with small tasks. And I mean, just little simple things. Just go put this away, put that away. Every little bit helps, especially on a super busy, stressful day. And the next one is to set boundaries. This is huge. This is a big one, and it took me probably up until a year ago to like fully grasp and implement setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is detrimental for your mental health. I promise you, once you start setting boundaries with people, it will be a game changer. Whether it's in your personal life, it's in your business, setting boundaries is a game changer. And let me explain why. We are only one person. We can only say yes to so many things. I have been a yes person my entire life. I like to help others. I like to be there for others. It's just who I am as a person. However, when does that start to affect you? Well, I realized it was starting to affect me because I was give, and I wasn't getting much from people in return. Not that I do anything to get things in return. I always do things with a kind, open heart, but it gets exhausting after a while. So let me give you a few examples of why I decided to set boundaries from personal experiences that have happened to me. So for those of you who've been following me, you know that I own a digital marketing agency and I have clients. And when my agency was smaller in the very beginning of it, I was able to accommodate my clients like this, immediately. They could send me a message and I could help them right then and there. However, that sets a pattern. That sets me up for failure because now they expect it. So about 6 months into going all in my marketing agency, it's been a year now, a year and 9 days since I went fully all in, quit my full-time job and all that. I do have videos up about that if you are interested. But now any new client I take, I set insanely real expectations, meaning I kind of overestimate timing. So if something's going to take me a week, I will say a week and a half to give myself cushion. My newer clients, sometimes if I have time, I will drop what I need to do to help them with stuff. But I can't always do that now that my agency is growing. I have to be fair to all my clients, and I also have to stick to a schedule so that I can accommodate all my clients and accomplish what I want to accomplish with YouTube and family and home and things like that. And another example is personal boundaries. Personal boundaries meaning I am a very quick person when it comes to texting back. I have texts, if you have an iPhone, I have texts on my phone, my iPad, my computer, and when I'm working, I'm on my computer. So I have been setting myself to do not disturb. I don't want to say that that's a boundary, but it is a boundary in the sense that people know that I am busy and that I'm not going to reply to them right away. And then we all have friends that just complain to us, suck the life out of us, and maybe they're not your friend any longer, but we've all had a friend like that where it's always something negative. And honestly, I've been that person. And I had one of my friends years ago check me and was like, I want to hear good things when you talk to me. And ever since then, and I was irritated with her at first when she said that, but I'm grateful for her that she said that to me. This was years ago, but now, I can't be around constant negativity. So setting those boundaries and backing away from those people that do not bring joy and happiness, and even if they're not doing it intentionally, because likely my friends are not intentionally trying to not bring me joy, but you know what I mean. You need to set those boundaries for your own mental health, for your own happiness, for your own mood. And I think that pretty much covers boundaries. I think you guys get the gist of what I mean, but set those boundaries for your mental health and for your happiness.
And last but absolutely not least is number 8, practice self-care. This is so important and something that I didn't do for myself for a very long time, but it is so important to take time for yourself, rest your mind, do something relaxing, even if it's as simple as taking a 10-minute bubble bath. Check out my ideal night routine to see more self-care practices.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. I know it was a little bit different than normal, but I hope that it did help you. Please leave in the comments below what you took away from this video and what you're going to start implementing in your daily or weekly schedules. Thanks again so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.